You will possibly have seen it in occultist shops, possibly spiritualist circles during the late 19th century. Rarely would you have seen it inverted, though.
I guess I have seen it maybe like right before I decided to sleep. In occult circles, shops of the like, but it looks like it's like the wrong side. It's upside down.
Interesting. But you're not sure what it means.
Yeah, I wonder what that would mean, because it's like with the crucifix. We know what it means when the crucifix is inverted.
Maybe it's the same logic.
I have to ask, can you guys hear my kid in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I hope he's winning.
Dude, he's getting a whooping.
Yeah.
She's like, let me turn off the camera real quick.
I went into torpor like exactly in 1888.
Ooh, nice. Jack the Ripper.
How do you know that and I don't?
Because I ran a campaign in 1888.
So did I. No, I ran a campaign in 1889.
It's like the one fact I know about 1888. That, you know, just Whitechapel itself is a cesspool at that time.
Oh, most of London was complete fucking
cesspool
of garbage.
Wasn't that the height of the
Jack the Ripper in the BTM?
Yeah, Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Wasn't he part of it? I thought he was part of it.
Oh, Victorian age. No, sorry, London by Gaslight goes into it, and it does mention it. You can have Jack the Ripper in your chronicles and how you can handle him, but they don't directly say Jack the Ripper is this. They say you can do whatever you want with it.
That's
and one of the things that's prevalent in that Victorian age is keeping the idea of Jack the Ripper as immortal, and you know, the point being that a human did these fucking terrible crimes, which in real life they fucking did.
Yeah, that's the angle.
How does that affect a kindred who's trying to keep onto their humanity when a fucking human is going out and doing these disgusting, repulsive things that no kindred has even done? Anyway, that's Victorian age. That's London by Gaslight for V20. Carry on.
Well, should we head out then?
Sure. I can grab the van.
I'm just gonna say, do you still have the wheels?
Yeah. I call shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
What is what?
I'll
What is a
explain to
van?
you.
It's just a term for the passenger.
It's we'll explain to you on the way.
Well, okay, yeah. Let's go.
Does FX
where are we
keep
going?
a shotgun in his van?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. 100%. He's from Kentucky. Of course he would.
No, he doesn't.
He wouldn't. Well, it's because it's the UK. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If it was Kentucky, you put a shotgun with bone shot and a few discs.
He'd have the whole gun rack. He'd have the gun rack somewhere in that van.
No, it's below sewers. I had to smuggle it in.
Take your leave of Elysium and walk through the quiet and cold graveyard. You notice that the 30 has gone. Either the Piper took it or it's gone back to its original owner. But you're able to make your way to the excuse of a car that FX uses.
Which one? They're both excuses for cars. I don't, just kidding. I would have the van though, because that's what I was driving the last session.
And as you begin your relatively short drive through the town, is there anything you would like to talk about as you make your way to the abandoned MG office admin building?
So when someone calls shotgun, it means that they want to be in that seat right there. She points to the seat that Richard is in. It's just a figment of speech.
Yeah, in the states, we would keep shotguns in our passenger side, so that's why people
That's
call
where it
shotgun.
came from.
Yeah,
The colonists, they are quite strange at times.
I'm
They're
still
silly.
okay. And this, and I point at the van, is a van?
Yes. It replaced your guys' wagons.
Yes. But the other one
It's considered a
was,
car. Well, if you want
yes.
to call it a car. It, I'm sure at one time looked better than it does now. It suits FX.
No, the other
Porsche.
car, sure, the smaller one.
Yeah, that's like
Oh,
riding.
the sports car.
That would be like riding a stallion.
A
Yes.
sports car.
Yes.
So that is a car that is used for sports?
No, it's just what they call it. They used to use that. Well, they still do in racing. It's because they have
Are there no
faster
horses
motors.
anymore? Are horses dead?
No, they still have them, and we still race them. But now they use the cars for racing. That's why they're called sports cars.
The machines are just
Yeah, well-
better.
Yeah, where I'm from, we still have a big yearly derby and race horses. It's a huge event.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that that was something that we had as well. I just was confused that cars were racing now, and so since animals are different as well, I just thought maybe they were just
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
like
horses
makes
are
sense.
more now for recreational more than industrial.
Yeah, it's like a
I see.
chariots. You know how people use like race chariots and all. It's
All right.
And they used to race buggies back in the 1800s.
Um,
I mean, racing has always been around since man invented the wheel.
I'm pretty sure it was around before that.
yeah. Because I mean, I've raced people on foot before.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Anyway, where are we headed again? What is this?
It's a car factory. So like
office?
what? Yeah, so like
Oh.
what we're in, it's where they make those or make stuff like this.
Yeah, maybe we'll see how they put the horses in the engines.
Oh yeah. It's the most exciting part.
They put horses in the engines? Is that what?
No, I'm sorry. That was
Oh my
a
gosh, you
bad
guys.
joke. It's because when we transitioned to motor vehicles from horse-drawn carriages to explain and give people a concept for how powerful and fast the vehicle is, we measured its power in horses. That's why we have like a 20 horsepower car or a
Yeah.
30 horsepower engine or something like that. Because the car is as strong as that many horses.
Oh,
It's just a unit of
fascinating.
measurement. That's all it is.
All right, this should be interesting.
But yeah, this will be quite the shock for you, probably. Oh, you don't even know what an assembly line is yet.
No.
Yeah, well, this will be fun.
Sure.
One horsepower is actually 50% more than the rate that an average horse can sustain for a working day.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I still don't know how they measured that.
I don't know.
That poor fucking horse must be knackered.
Well, they have to use a bunch of different horses, because what if they just got the runt horse, you know?
Right, right. Well, the horse was just like, you know what? Just fuck it. Just stick me in the factory. I want to be glue at this point. I'm done.
Exactly.
How many horses is this van? Like 200 and something? 270?
I don't know.
you
I've never
kidding?
driven one of these before. I mean, if
Maybe
you do
more like
remember,
2?
I don't know. Yeah, but if you remember, we did just kind of steal it. I'm not very familiar with it quite yet.
Oh, okay, you get there.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Fucking GTA V, these lot.
Exactly.
The office building lays ahead of you at the end of a side road. The rows of houses become sparser. The graveyard runs the length of the road alongside. You can see the office building is a dark metal fence placed in front of it, with concrete blocks that extend from the black iron gates in front of you. It provides a cheap way to ward off any potential trespassers. There seems to be no sign of any security active on the large standalone brick building. What would you like to do?
I'd park maybe a block down so we can just walk up. And as we approach, you said no security, but are there cameras?
Perception. Alertness, please.
Okay.
Can I look too?
Perception and alertness, please.
Nice. Decent first roll.
Yeah, like that. Very nice.
Mm.
You look
Good old
over the
those
building
days.
and some signs of no cameras. The only things you can see are the side building, the side way in, which has been completely boarded up.
Sweet. Look around. I'll get up close. If there's a gate to the fence, just quietly open it, make sure there's no pedestrians, and just sneak on up to the front door.
Strength, dexterity.
Okay. I would try to do it quietly, if that's possible.
We'll see if it is.
Strength, dexterity. How do I add both?
Sorry. You're right. Just do strength.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You are able to easily lift this iron gate out of the concrete blocks, gently swing it open. Thankfully, it doesn't squeak too loudly, and you're able to gently close it up afterwards, allowing the rest of the coterie inside. The building lies silent, darkened and defenseless before you. An iron-wrought staircase runs up the side of the building to the second-floor doorway entrance. A single wooden plank lays in the alcove, preventing easy access. The main entranceway doors lay around the corner from you, far too large to be boarded up effectively. What would you like to do?
Probably just the front door. I think could be best, especially if it couldn't be boarded. Or difficult to board, anyway.
You're able to go around the front and find these two large aqua-painted wooden doors, an exaggerated large lock placed between the two wooden doors.
You said a large lock?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick it.
What is that? That's going to be dexterity and larceny, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm playing V5 again in my head.
Nope, that's right.
Okay.
Oh, God.
You can always ask Richard for help.
Yeah, if I failed this, he just would look at you and be like, Richard, help.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
hang on, you've rolled a 1 there. I reserve the right to make that a messy.
No,
That's what
definitely.
I'm going to do. I'm just choosing what I shall do. FX. You're attempting to breach this lock. This lock is nothing, really. It's an exaggerated toy meant to ward people off, and yet somehow you just can't quite get these tumblers in place. It's resisting you, and it's a spiteful little piece of shit. And you just look at it, you can't quite get it. I would like you to increase your hunger by 1 as you burn through it, preventing the beast from rearing up in anger and frustration at this lock that is not yielding under your apparently skillful touch.
After that, Richard would say, "Oh, FX, you look a little frustrated. It's fine. Don't worry. Not all of us are adept at lock picking. Let me show you how it's done."
He just would give you a stank eye and like childishly kind of just like throw the lock and then step away.
Yeah. Just because I don't want to look stupid, I'm gonna burn a blood point to increase my my dexterity.
Okay.
And I think I can go 1 over generational limit, I think. So I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna roll larceny. Oh, and dexterity.
I like how you I don't want to look stupid, so I'll burn a willpower point. But I don't want to look, I'm not that into it, so I don't want to burn a willpower.
I'm not using a willpower, I'm doing the blood buff thing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to look
Yeah.
stupid, but I don't, I'm not that bothered by it.
You're just indecisive. Damn.
Richard, you're able to stride up to this lock. Just take 1 look at it. Take a paperclip and easily pick it. It yields under your response.
Dude, FX is seething.
Oh, I know. Self-control roll for me, please.
Okay.
Richard is dangling the lock with his finger.
Difficulty 7.
Sweet. It's just flat self-control.
Mm-hmm.
God.
I don't know what happens now. Shit. That's the beast.
I think that's
You
gonna be
are
a
in frenzy. You are in frenzy, yes. The beast takes
Yay.
over you, looking at Richard, lording over you with this pathetic lock. You should know his place. He should know better than this.
Seeing that he's losing control, I am going to take the little vial out of my pocket that has a spider, and I'm going to pop it in my mouth and start climbing upwards.
Great.
Richard will start walking back, and he'll be like, "Yo, FX, just chill out, man. You need to calm down, because I was just showing you how it's done. Like, you don't have to lose your shit over it. Like, calm down, my dude."
In this, am I in control of my frenzy, or are you in control of my frenzy?
I have not looked up the Ride the Wave rules in
Mm-mm.
D20. I don't know.
ST's in control.
Okay.
Unless you want to spend willpower.
Mm.
Mm.
You're going to be... FX, you're going to advance towards Richard, fists clenched, and you're going to attempt to wipe that smile off his face out of nowhere and strike him. Strength brawl, please.
Am I able to use the willpower mid frenzy, or does it have to be preventative?
You cannot spend willpower while you frenzy. You get
Okay.
Yes, you can. Yes, your player may choose
Not while you-
miss a friendly to spend a willpower point. But
Oh,
at the start of the turn.
yes. He can't spend
At the
willpower
start of the
for
turn.
successes.
Oh, at this. Okay, so I have to take
So
one.
after
swing
this
first.
turn,
I see.
yeah.
I
So
see. Okay,
after
I
this,
got
you can. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So after, especially after you roll strength and brawl, to bitch slap him.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And how would you like to respond to this, Richard?
Um,
Because this isn't a sneak attack, so you're able to dodge without penalty or anything like
yeah,
that.
Richard is definitely going to be dodging. He's going to like Yeah, he's gonna be dodging.
Dex athletics.
I need to get more athletics.
Don't we all?
You all need to hit the gym.
Fucking Jim. Oh! FX as you lurch in, swinging your powerful fist supernaturally powered through the air. Richard is able to get out of the way, hissing at you probably with anger in his heart.
Sick.
I could just see him kind of going sidestep, in that smart ass way.
Has his hand on his sword.
Fedora.
I don't think this is appropriate right now. Like, I'm like, whispering, but the hard whisper, like you're like screaming, whispering. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can't you sing him into submission?
FX would
that was my like next question. If I activate awe right now, would that be able to subside or sidetrack the feelings that FX is having right now?
You might be able to direct that anger away from you or towards something specific, but it wouldn't stop the frenzy.
FX would hearing this, he would get ready to go in for another attack, and then at the start of my turn I'll burn my willpower to compose myself.
Okay.
And a step forward, fist in the air, still that seething rage, and he would just growl under his breath. He's like, "You really know how to get under a guy's skin, Richard." And he throws his hand down. He says, "Yeah, you're right. Mission first. I can compose myself for now."
Can you?
And he...
Self-control roll, please.
Okay. Yes. unless the difficulty went up. Rolls.
You're able to swallow your pride for the time being, satiating the beast and putting it aside for one now. You took a swing at him. He missed. The new one's right. This isn't the time or the place, but it's a good thing you've got a long memory and an even longer amount of time to plot your revenge.
Exactly.
Okay, ST. Since I am up on the wall where he could not reach me.
Correct.
Are there windows up here that I could peek into?
There are windows up here. I'll tell you what. Do for me a perception and alertness roll, but it is going to be at an increased difficulty because the windows are boarded.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
So, I'm not telling you until after you roll. Or I don't tell you at all.
Okay.
That's the only warning you get, is if it's an increased difficulty.
Well, I don't see anything because I got 0. Unless the difficulty is below a 6.
You got to say, oh yeah, you didn't. Oh. Every single one of these windows is boarded up. But from what you can see, judging by the levels of dust in between the panes and the window, it seems relatively undisturbed. There's certainly nothing grabbing your attention from inside, no cracks of light or little telltale signs of someone actually currently in there.
Okay. She'll crawl back down. And spit out the spider.
The way forward has been unlocked for you all. What are you all doing?
I guess I'd like to activate heightened senses and walk forward and kind of look around.
I'll follow, but trail behind him a comfortable distance.
I-
You enter
surprised.
inside. Yep. Sorry, please.
While FX is behind me, Richard will just kind of keep glancing back behind him.
You see FX is just like staring at the floor.
Keeping an eye on FX.
You enter inside of the forgotten building. The smell of death hits your nostrils instantly, instinctively turning to your side and hitting the light switch, igniting the industrial fluorescent tubes above you, and lighting the entire area. The windows have been blacked out. Fortunately, around you all are the signs of abandonment. Though the thick layer of dust has been parted on the floor by scuff and drag marks, forming a pathway that leads across the floor to a stacked collection of large, empty filing cabinets, office desks, chairs, and other pieces of furniture that were left when the company went into administration. Their placement suggests them being stacked to form walls.
Interesting. Should we go and check it out?
Yes. Richard will proceed. I guess, can I search this area?
Can?
I will search.
Can I assist him?
Probably near that
Yeah.
smell of death.
Perception, alertness. I'm still not used to saying alertness. I still want to keep saying awareness, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking around.
oh, Richard. Oh, Richard.
At least I didn't botch. I just failed.
Yep.
Oh, could I also
Mhm.
do that?
Yes, you may, of course. But Richard, you also you rolled many ones there, and you forget I reserve that right for a messy.
No, dude. I know where he's gonna go with this.
I thought I would need one more one for messy.
Hmm.
Okay, whatever. That's fine.
It's storyteller's preference.
I know.
That's why you get to
Yeah,
be the
you
storyteller.
fucking blood-powered god-like juggernauts. This is one of the few times I get to be a brick wall.
Have your fun.
I can't think. FX, you've got one. You've got one. No, I don't think I'm gonna do anything. You're welcome. Too bad. I don't think so. There's too many successes there on the table for me to fuck it up. Because those are assists as well. And you're able to approach this furniture fort, the stench of death and decay filling the air as you approach and only growing stronger as you cautiously peek inside. You find thick industrial chains and hooks thrown around the floor of the ad hoc structure. Dried bloodstains riddle the exposed concrete floor, and pieces of paper vomit from desk drawers and filing cabinets. There shouldn't really be much here to find, given how abandoned the office was. Yet you see that the pieces of paper have all been written upon at some time. Sharp, sudden scribbles tear through across the text body. As you look over them, you can make out the words energy screams, magic, dreams, but was hastily, aggressively scribbled out, over, and then discarded.
So, would you? I haven't been around too many Malkavians, but would you agree that this could be written by one?
I mean, I feel like it's just as likely it was written by a deranged mortal.
It certainly doesn't make any sense to me, so I would say crazy is likely.
Yeah.
Well, most Malkavians I've spoken to have never made sense to me. So
I mean, maybe. Looking at this piece of paper, can I tell if it was written by a mortal or an undead? I do have unseen presence. Well, I have aura perception. If that helps, I can use that. No, okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, the best I can give you is, first of all, apologies to the new original there. That, I don't know what the bot is doing there, but I apologize to you. There's nothing that's, like, triggering any supernatural senses to you here.
Yeah, I'm looking at this paper. It doesn't really smell like a vampire or a human. Based on the handwriting, I can't tell if it's a vampire or a human, or kindred or a human. So I would say they are crazy, but it could be mortal or kindred or a lycanthrope or really any humanoid
Anything that can write.
capable of writing.
Great. That doesn't give us much to go on.
I would like to use aspects 2, please. I just want to kind of get a good look around the room.
Show me that one, please, in chat.
Or perception, I think, right?
Yeah, it's perception and empathy difficulty 8. But yeah, hold on, let me get to it. How do I send it in chat?
The
Oh, like
speech
that.
bubble button. Oh,
Yeah,
you got
there
it.
you go.
You see the auras off of mortals and supernatural beings.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can also see, like, if you're looking for magical items, they'll sparkle. Here I go.
What the piece of paper says?
Energy screams. Magic and dreams.
And they're like scratched out.
Energy screams.
Will the vitae around your eyes and your mind, stimulating the right parts to power the curse of Cain. You cast your eyes around, looking at each of your coterie. As expected, their auras are not surprising. I can't speak for whatever their emotionals are for the characters, but there is nothing else supernatural here that is catching your magical eye.
Well, at least I can say we're alone here. I'm not picking up anybody else. And FX, are you still mad about earlier?
No. I mean, I'm fine. It's okay. We're cool.
I hope so.
FX would want to just start going through some of these boxes, just seeing what's inside.
Yeah. Go through the
Perception
file cabinets.
plus
Okay.
So I'll hit the file cabinets.
Perception alertness.
Okay. Three.
Jesus. Can't disagree with that, can I? You begin looking around this ad hoc fortress, and finally you disturb a particular stack of metal cages and broken furniture that gives way. It tumbles to the ground as the source of the stench is revealed to you all. A heavily decomposed human body, barely recognizable as a kind male. The denim jacket still bears many badges for various... But this is why I can never get a real job. The denim jacket still bears many badges for various bands. Exposed bone and dried out remains poke out from the various holes in the torn blue jeans.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of the patches mine?
Yeah! Your band has a fucking patch that he damn well has a patch, yeah.
Hello, friend.
I think he's dead, Richard.
You look like you've seen better days. Or better nights.
Richard,
will
you're not
Richard,
losing it, are you?
This is clearly a dead body that has been here for a while.
Yeah.
Look,
He's not going to respond to us.
I don't appreciate the patronizing tones. I know.
Oh yeah, you don't like being patronized? Yeah, I'm sure it sucks, doesn't it?
Touche.
Do I need to climb the walls again?
No,
we're fine.
Clearly this person appears to be dead. There are things that can very much attack and be animated that appear to be dead. Have none of you ever seen those creepy dolls, whites, zombies? There's so many things that look dead until you get right up on top of them to steal their wallet and they bite you. Okay?
Ambrose is just going to reach
Fair
down and
point.
go through his pants.
Just
I
don't
am
make you
going to
roll
step
for...
away from the stench. This is not my scene. I feel very out of place here.
Really? It smells like home to me.
It would.
Perception investigation. Yeah.
Okay.
You could do dexterity investigation as well if you want, whichever you prefer.
Maybe I
Could
should
have
have.
done this dexterity investigation, you see. You would have been alright.
Probably. And I botched.
You did, didn't you?
I did.
Richard would like to investigate too when you're done with that botch.
I can't think of anything that's going to be particularly big or violent. Ambrosia, alas. This
I
doesn't
don't know,
seem
like
like
put
the time
my
for
hand
something
all three.
dramatic.
Put all the way. I don't know. Did I just like put my hand all the way through the gross, roady body?
Actually.
He grabs her.
Oh, you're going to regret saying that and giving me that idea. You're frisking the body over. And, you know, you're used to these people from this cultural side of life having particularly thick, powerful, painful spikes. That's what they do. As you're frisking this body over, before you get down to the trousers where the wallet would be, you find, to your shock and amazement, a small pinprick upon your finger. It hurts drastically, but very quickly heals up.
What the heck?
You
Something
good?
just stabbed me. I don't know. It was...
Begin to hear almost like a distant echo at the bottom of a cavern. It sounds like screaming. And it is
Where?
constant. Only Ambrosia hears this.
Oh.
Do you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything. You should be careful, Ambrosia. You never know what you might get stuck with. I can...
No, somebody's screaming.
Okay, go on.
I don't
investigate.
hear anything.
Richard would like to investigate the body.
You don't hear the screaming.
Perception investigation.
No.
No, I
I
don't hear that. Maybe since you're the only one that can hear it, you should track it down and see if you can figure out what the cause is.
Would like that, wouldn't you? Get rid of the Tremere.
I can go with you if you're really
I'll
worried
go
about
with you
safety.
if you want.
Yeah. Neither one of us.
I can't really promise safety. I'm
I'll
not
take
much
the-
of a fighter.
Take the daughter with me.
Buddy
Right.
system.
Go check it out. We'll be here.
Richard, you're a bit more cautious, having seen one of your coterie mates hurt themselves quite drastically. You just gently frisk over the pockets, and you are able to find a thin, fairly new fake leather wallet. It has a single £5 note in it, and a fairly new plectrum or pick that bears a few chips either side of it.
I got £5.
Do for me. Wits. Alertness. I feel like I'm dubbing myself over.
I think there's a reason why they combined them later on.
Yeah, but I also like the nuance of them being apart as well.
Yeah.
As you back away from this body, you realise that, of course, he was exsanguinated, but you see that the fingernails seem to have been torn out. Despite the decomposition, you are able to tell that the wounds clotted and were most likely done before death.
Looks like he was tortured before he was drained. Someone tore his nails off and gave him time to heal before they killed him or drained him. Maybe they got hungry. Maybe they were torturing him for information. He wasn't giving them the information, and they just lost their temper and just decided Capri Sun.
Or maybe it worked and they got what they wanted out of him.
Yeah.
Well, I have an idea. This jacket's pretty distinctive. I'm gonna remove it from the corpse. Maybe we could ask around, and if someone
With
recognizes... Ooh. Which
Go botch.
Yeah, don't.
Oh,
botch.
I'll try.
Oh,
Not
he
a
didn't.
botch.
He didn't. He did very well. As you take off the denim jacket, a flyer falls out of the inside pocket. It's partially burned. Notably, it is the only piece of paper that shows signs of being burned. It is advertising Thrash Night, tonight, at Wavelengths. Scrawled upon the back, amongst drawings of dead trees over a graveyard mist, is some music notation and lyrics.
Oh. This seems like it'll be helpful. I hand the flyer over to Richard.
Oh. Thank you, FX. Richard will read the flyer.
Thrash Night, tonight, Wavelengths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then on the back they have some...
Yeah, it's not the flyer, just to be specific. It's not saying Thrash Night tonight. It's advertising Thrash Night this night that you happen to be on. It's a flyer from the past.
Oh, okay.
Advertising
Well,
the night
future
tonight.
date.
Yeah.
Oh, an advert for Thrasher. Oh, hey, this is tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Should go check it out. Do you notice the music on the back? Do you recognize that song?
Do I?
Do for me. Christ, what was I going to make
Can I
this?
assist as well?
If
You can do perception or intelligence and performance or investigation.
I could,
For you, by the way, this is an extremely difficult task.
so I could do perception and investigation for this task.
Correct.
Okay, I'll do that.
And am I able to help him?
You are.
Okay.
I would
What
highly
was the
recommend it.
first roll? Yeah, it was the intelligence Wyatt.
I'll usually
You can do perception or intelligence, and performance or investigation. Did I say? I think it was
Yes.
investigation.
Okay.
I'll do I'll add a willpower to it too. Glad I did.
Very impressed. I apologise to people who know actual music theory. I was not taught music theory. I had to teach myself, and it never goes well. So, please forgive me. I didn't go to school for music. They taught me shit like, Battle of Hastings, which has been so useful in my everyday life. The notation is strange. It doesn't show anything for timing, but you're able to get kind of a tune as you think of Kine's most music theory. The music tends to favour beats around 120 beats per minute. Picturing the song in your head, it lacks the heart of what you are used to from the Kine. It feels like a hum, an echo, droning but pounding. It has heavy use of thirds and fifths. A drone, and the key it's written in is dismal tritone, otherwise known as the Devil's Interval. The lyrics that remain paint a threatening picture. Lay down souls, the moon rose crimson in colour, and crushed domain.
Yeah, this is I normally don't like using this term when it comes to music, but this does seem pretty demonic. Or at least intentionally occult.
Yeah, it sounds very occultish, and like, what about the note we found downstairs? It's like something scream, the moon rose.
Yeah,
crushed
energy
it.
screams, magic and dreams. Yeah. Maybe we should
And the
ask
one who can
Octavia.
read music, yes. The one that
Both
can
of
read
you.
music.
The one that can read music is like on the other side or whatever, but we'll get there.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just wait for you guys to come back.
So energy screams, magic and dreams. Then this one says what FX? My
It
fingers are
was
slow.
no, it was what was the song again, Shiv? It's like
Lay
Moon
down
Rises.
souls.
Yeah.
The moon rose crimson in colour, and crushed domain.
Energy screams, magic and dreams. Lay down.
You've got to stop saying that, guys. Every single time you guys repeat that, I get the actual song in my head, and it's stuck in my head, and I'm just thinking, this fucking tune that is such a good fucking tune. But I want to get past the introduction of it, and let me tell you that, I play the introduction back in my head, and it's like, son, repeat! Get it out!
Let's say it one more time. No, I'm kidding.
I feel like this is a song.
Really? What gave you that idea?
It just
Go on, tell him.
I feel in my bones that these are lyrics.
Yeah. And do you think these might be notes that could be played on an instrument?
Yeah, maybe like a
Yeah.
guitar, like a thrash guitar or something.
God damn, Richard. You're lucky you're so charming.
I bet if we go to this thrash concert, we'll hear someone singing this song.
I just want to know how Richard knows what thrash is, to be honest with you. That's the story I want to hear. How did Richard discover thrash metal?
But yeah, we should go. Let's wait for them to get back. We'll show them the music, see if they can make any sense of it, and then we'll hit up this concert.
Meanwhile, Spinning Table of Horrors logo. The glorious, elegant, revered daughter of cacophony and the feared, powerful Tremere. What are you two talking about?
You seriously don't hear the screaming?
No,
I don't
really
understand how you guys cannot hear it. It is so loud.
Oh, uh, um, Ambrosia, did you accidentally perform a Tremere blood magic ritual to turn yourself into a Malkavian?
You're so lucky I'm not near you, because I would slap you.
Where is it coming from?
Below. It sounds like it's below us.
Below
We need to go
us.
down. It
Is
sounds.
there a way down?
Yeah. I'm looking. Is there like a.
It's
Is there
solid
a
concrete.
door?
It's solid concrete. If you keep hitting this bit of flooring with that, it's just going to do in your diamond axe. It's bedrock.
I heard there's a guy who once tried to eat through something like this. If you'd believe that. Some people.
How long is this? How long is the effect is going to last? Not gonna tell me.
I know, but you're not going to know until I tell you.
No, it looks like there is no way down. This looks. I don't know what this like. I don't. This just looks like very solid rock
Well, I mean, maybe.
floor.
Maybe there's a cellar entrance from the outside. She's gonna start heading towards the door
Hey,
to go investigate outside.
So we're gonna go back to FX and like pass by them.
Yeah, we'll be passing by them.
Hey, FX, is there a nearby sewer? I think Ambrosia's trying to get into the sewers.
Yeah, there might be. I think so. There's usually one around. Would I know this area well enough to know the nearest manhole? Aside from Richard.
I was going to say, you're a grinder, haven't you? But, sewer coverings aren't uncommon. You would have at least seen one on the way up.
Yeah. I think there's one maybe a block or two back.
I'm not sure you'd recommend going into a sewer literally next to the graveyard, though. Like, literally next to the graveyard.
It'll be rough, though, with the graveyard right next to us, but wouldn't recommend it, but we could do it. Are they back yet?
We're gonna be we're passing by you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we couldn't go very far because we can't go down. So we would have been probably still in the same. Wouldn't we still be in the same room as them the whole time?
I thought so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we were just further away from you guys. I don't know necessarily if you guys could hear us, but that's up to storyteller. But
yeah,
I know at least one of you had heightened senses on.
yeah.
Richard.
Richard.
I'm pointing like you're gonna see who I'm pointing to.
Great. Well, we got this flyer for the Thrasher concert. You're wanting to go in the sewers?
What is it?
I want to go in the sewers.
Someone. I mean, us. I mean,
Ambrosia.
Richard said someone.
Ambrosia.
Yeah.
No, I said cellar, not sewers.
Yeah, but the sewers.
I can hear somebody screaming.
There's no cellar, so if you're hearing something from below, it's got to be in the sewers.
Isn't it a bit strange that you started hearing the screaming after you got hurt by whatever was in the dead bodies? Like,
When I got poked. Okay, now I want to go back to the body and inspect to see what poked me.
Perception. Alertness.
Okay. I'm gonna
while she does that, I'm gonna ask, what else did you guys find something else?
I'm gonna burn a willpower as well.
Yep.
Yeah, we found this flyer. It's got a concert tonight we might want to check out. But on the back is something a little more interesting. And I hand her the flyer with it showing the music notes and lyrics.
Okay, as an opera singer, I know how to read music very well, and I could totally just sing this if I wanted to.
They've already
Right.
had the success, so everything that I told them, you know instantly. You don't need to roll.
Yeah, we're neither of us are musicians, but we were able to recognize the tritones and stuff. It's
Yeah, they fucking thrashed that. They fucking rolled 9s for success. Their difficulty was 8 for that, and it fucking
hell yeah. But yeah, it's obviously not your typical song.
Definitely isn't. You, storyteller, you said something about the devil.
yes.
The devil stuff.
The Devil's Interval in your time period, that was actually taken somewhat seriously, because the whole spiritual revival thing, that it was a joke beforehand, it was a joke after, but for some strange reason during the Victorian age they took it a little bit more seriously. As for the third and fifths, fifths, what the fuck are fifths? Especially as an opera singer.
This is the devil's interval. This is.
Yeah, it's all over the song.
Yeah.
Is that something special to you?
This was something very much prohibited in my time. This music.
If I can ask, actually, does this song share a similarity to the one you've been hearing, the corrupted one? No? Okay.
Can I try to sing it?
I'm trying to. I don't think there's enough lyrics there for you to be able to sing it. But what you
Aren't there
could do
notes?
for, yeah. But there's not enough lyrics. What you can do for.
It's just I wouldn't care about the lyrics. It would just be the notes.
Oh yeah,
Like
they're
I'm
not
reading,
physically
like-
possible for you to sing. But I'll tell you what you can do for.
What do you mean
perception,
physically?
or it's the notation is not for a vocal work, we'll say. That's all I can tell you without giving too much away at this juncture. But I can give you either perception or wit and performance, for more information. And as a daughter of cacophony, this will be at a reduced difficulty for you as well.
I mean, opera can be very complex and challenging.
It's not complexity, it's speed. It's not physically possible for a person to sing that many notes.
It's like dubstep.
It's faster than dubstep.
Just kidding.
Is it speed metal?
It's faster than speed metal.
I think
Yeah,
I would just
I'll
at
give
this
you-
point, like I know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the speed is wrong or whatever. It's but if there's like overlapping tunes or notes, because that's the only like I above game I have been trained in choir and was singing
Is there a
mess
thing
and
in
stuff like
voice where
that.
you can do tremolo? Can you do tremolo
Yeah.
with your voice?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can.
You can do tremolo singing with your voice.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect. You'll recognize. You're not gonna. It just wouldn't. You'd look like a fucking pigeon if you were trying to tremolo sing these notations basically as well. But you will be able to work out with your music knowledge that this is a song. Oh shit! Fucking bollock! I need to double check on this one actually. It is not meant to be played slow. That is why when they're picturing it in their heads, they're putting around 120 beats per minute to this. Oh, you motherfucker. Ask Google a quick fucking question, it gives me the wrong fucking answer. What's this AI bullshit as well? You know, this AI bullshit on the search results are not helpful 97% of the time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No shit. Okay. So, you were able to work out the singing of this track is done at 174 beats per minute. This is not something that is, let's call it, really known to you. You have no musical genre offhand that does this as the entire
Right, as an
song.
opera and like classical music trained person,
Exactly.
sure. But
That
I can
is far
still
too
like I will
fast.
still try to like hum it, like in a slower pace,
and
obviously.
you'll hum it, and it'll come out, you know, relatively close to it, of course. None of you recognise this song though. Ambrosia,
Mm-hmm.
you look over this body and you're trying to find whatever it was, this prick that hurt you and whatever sharp object that was on it that hurt you afterwards. But there's nothing that seems to be there now. But as you're looking over the remains of this dried out husk of a body, you come to realize that this guy must have been a regular at wavelengths.
Did we find his wallet?
They did.
It only had 5 pounds in it.
This is a bust. What are you humming?
She's humming the song that we found on the flyer. If you haven't taken a look, you probably should. There's a Thrasher concert tonight that this guy probably was going to, and I think it might be worth checking out.
Well, yes, there is an event at Wavelength tonight.
Yeah, same one.
So she'll look at the music. Does she? She doesn't recognize.
Even for
I
thrash,
have
this
no
is too
idea.
fast for thrash. This is too aggressive for thrash. This isn't something you're used to, something you've seen. But looking over the lyrics as well, looking over the fact that this guy must have been a regular, something at least a little bit Masquerade breachy is going down at Wavelengths tonight. Dun dun dun. Imagine that dun dun dun, but at like 200 and something beats a minute.
We must enforce
very
the
fast.
masquerade.
I am singing this a lot slower. This is supposed to be played, possibly, because singing
Would
is
it-
almost impossible at 174 beats per minute.
It's almost impossible. I don't even think I could play that on my phone app.
Huh?
What's a
You
phone
said
app?
two things that I have
Oh
no
no!
idea what
Forget!
they
No!
are.
No! Forget! I forgot what year we're in. Scratch that.
Yeah,
Damn
it
time zone.
could be possible if somebody was a master at an instrument. I couldn't be as fast as that with my own voice. I can sing it slowed down as I am now, but
What is that? Like,
as it
I mean, if I had access to an instrument or like a piano, I could try, but this just I've never seen anything like this before.
It's
Well-
incredibly fast, and I do not know any music that would use this rhythm.
Well, I
I-
mean, with some of the tech advances they're making, maybe a machine could process the
It's
notes.
it's not inhumanly possible to do this. It's
Okay.
just not inhumanly possible to sing it either. It's just that if you were a professional singer, that would be wrecking your voice. Like, you're not going to get a decent tune. This is basically, that is not how you fucking sing. You know,
Right.
that's going to sound fucking terrible. What the fuck is this bullshit? This is like someone's just vomited for fucking music and was like, what the hell?
Did you guys?
Yeah, it's a
Did you guys
very
find who this
nonsensical,
is?
very fast.
Yeah, what is this, like 3 beats a second?
Or
How do you even listen to that?
I don't know.
I don't
the
I
smile.
don't know.
Maybe we'll find out more at the concert. Richard did suggest that they might play the song there.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. We should probably head to Wavelength. Did you find his ID? Do we know who this is?
We have no idea.
Did I
There's
find
no
out?
There was
identifiers.
no-
I
there
thought
was
he just had
no
a
ID.
$5 like
yeah, just
I thought it was
£5
£5
note,
and
no
a
ID.
pig.
That's your
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe someone invented some sort of chain guitar.
I just feel like I know this person.
Hey,
Or I've
I've heard
seen
of some
him.
guitarists strapping a pick to one of those drill bits and they just like let it rip. Maybe it's something like that.
No.
Can I look at that?
Could we-
Really?
I found a pic, right? Didn't I?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's,
Hang
like,
on. Is that
shredded.
real? Is that real?
Yeah,
No
that's a real
way.
thing. Yeah,
the
dude,
fuck?
I'll
What?
find video. Yeah, no, there's dudes that attach their
What?
picks to drill bits and then they just like activate it on the strings.
That's
And so it's like,
what?
yeah, no, it's
I kind of
crazy.
want to hear this. All right, sorry. Anyway, carry on. Sorry, I just never. That's amazing. I never knew that existed.
it's
Like
cool.
a whole new rabbit hole for me to go
Could-
down.
Which
Could we leave this place? Maybe the screaming will leave if we leave.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to that. As we're leaving, Richard wants to look at the pic he found. Does it look
Yeah.
like it's been strapped to a drill bit?
It doesn't. No.
Tremere.
It looks almost new, but it has not a lot. It has a fair few chips on the side, so it has been used, even though it still looks shop new.
Let's this guitar pick. It looks new, but it looks heavily worn for being new. Like it's suffered a lot of use or abuse.
Who are you showing? me?
Wonderful.
I guess FX.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he just liked to play. I don't know though. Like I said,
Wonderful.
I'm not a musician.
Can we leave now?
Yep. All right.
I'm ready.
Let's
Maybe call for a cleanup.
Yeah.
let's get into the van and roll out.
Love you.
Yeah. That's probably smart.
As you leave the abandoned office building, heading into the winter night, the cloudless night affords you all a clear view of the night sky, stars, and moon that is slowly turning red.
Hey,
Guys,
lay
remember the
down,
lyrics?
souls. The moon rose crimson in color and crash domain, crush domain. That moon's crimson.
The lyrics.
It's prophecy.
Yeah, I definitely think we should get as quickly as we can to this concert.
All right,
Perhaps you should go a little bit faster.
gun it.
I got you. I will
25
go.
miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly. As fast as the van will go.
8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40 downhill.
With the wind behind you.
Exactly.
Is there anything you would like to talk
Bump your
about?
eye.
Am I still hearing the screaming?
You are still hearing the screaming. The volume has not changed one way or the other, though.
Okay.
even when you're in the van, the loud engine, because there is no muffling of this whatsoever. If anything, it's probably louder in this van because it's just a metal frame. But yet this vague scream is still there at the same volume.
FX would just do that dad thing where he like adjusts the rear view mirror to where he's like he's looking right at Ambrosia and you just see his eyes and he says, "You good?
Just go.
You still hear it?"
Yes.
Jesus.
And it hasn't changed inflection at all. It's still there.
Maybe
Okay, well,
maybe Octavia has some pointers on how you can live with that.
Richard,
I don't think Octavia hears screaming.
I don't hear screaming.
But you hear like music, right?
Screaming and music are not the same.
I object, Your Honor.
Tomato.
yeah, I've heard some pretty bad scream sing. Okay, yeah. I'm good. Just get us there.
I will. If there's anything we can do, just let us know, I guess. And if you'd quicken it by 1 mile an hour, just squeeze out that one extra mile.
Van strains under its own power. The single horse under the hood, knackered, desperately wanting to be dropped off at the glue factory any day now. The alternative club on the outskirts of town at the peak of a small hill underneath the facade of an abandoned garage. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You park the car off the road, along the side road obscured by dense foliage, and walk through the dark garage shop floor with Ambrosia taking the lead. Through the former staff door and into the club. Blast beats instantly pound against your ears. Distorted guitars and the harsh vocals of the current band compete against a fairly large gathering of clubgoers. The current song is a trio. 2 clean-shaven men and a single bearded drummer, talking about a lady and the limbs she uses for ambulation and how well she uses them.
Did FX bring the jacket in?
Yeah, actually, I'm glad you reminded me. I would have brought the jacket too, just in case. And plus, he kind of likes it.
Even though
she's... hang on. Yeah, go on.
Suffering, she is going... Well, are you wearing it?
If you want to wear it, feel free. Just give it back to him.
No, I'm just asking, is he wearing it?
Not right now. Probably still smells like corpse.
She is going to grab the jacket from him and head to her buddy at the bar. She's going to go behind the bar.
No, we're nowhere near that bit yet.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not getting off that light. You rode a botch. Wavelengths tonight is a sea of black, silver, and neon pinks, with the mixed crowd of kind swimming between the wooden crate bar, mosh pit, and a far-off area that has a few empty chairs. Yes, the cover band for ZZ Top has a mosh pit. Get over it. They're fucking great. And the joke was, by the way, the trio, in real life, the 2 guitarists have those big beards, and the drummer doesn't. But the drummer is the only guy who's actually named Beard. Anyway, wavelength. There it is. Oh yes, in a far-off area that has a few empty chairs and tables, and it's funny because I explained it. And a far-off area that has a few empty chairs and tables, and even a small portioned area off around the corner with a few arcade cabinets. Octavia and Ambrosia, you are almost overwhelmed with this song, all screaming inside your head. For some reason now louder than ever before. Octavia, the song in your head is off. It's never off though, but it sounds off tune, lower.
More than usual?
Far more than usual. Well, a full step off than usual. I'd like the both of you to roll self-control, please.
Okay. I
Oh.
was gonna say, it's just like debilitating loud.
You'll find out, or maybe
Yeah.
not if you roll successfully.
It's just self-control, right? And then roll.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's instinct, I think, right?
Yes, because you're.
Can I use a reroll? Can I use a willpower?
I think so.
Can't remember. Yeah, I'm going to actually use a willpower.
You
'cause
can do on these
don't,
ones.
don't need to have me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Octavia, just barely. Although this song and this screaming is overwhelming, the noise around you is too much. But you, Octavia, are a daughter of the song. You feel it in your head. You swim with the rhythm and tone, and even though it is still screaming in your skull, you are able to keep a grip of yourself. Ambrosia, this is a new experience for you, but it's not something you can't handle. You've had to suffer far worse than this in the pyramid, in the circle. This is something you can cope with. Though you are both hearing it louder than ever before, it is not affecting you. What would you like to do?
I would probably be coping by, since I always I'm ever so slightly humming something. Like, it's something that you guys probably would have noticed at this point. Like, I'm always like, if I'm idle, quote unquote, I'm humming something. It can be a scale, it can be a melody.
I think they're kind of used to it now because Alina does the same thing.
Okay. And I'll probably be humming whatever I'm hearing, like, to kind of like soothe myself and keep my composure, since there's so much noise anyway. Like, it wouldn't really matter at this point. But it's obvious that she's like, she kind of stops in her tracks and like has been kind of frozen somewhere in the establishment. I don't know exactly. Is there like a big room? Are we like in a big room?
This is like a large room, and the bar's part of this room. The stage, such as it is just a few pallets just raised above. The side over there, the seating area that's barely used at the moment is off to one side with a it's not a proper wall, it's just I don't know what they make these weird partitions of that they used to roll into school and section off the kids from you because you were trying to set fire to them or something like that. You weren't paying attention, it's not their fault. And behind there are the arcade cabinets.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably be kind of like closer to the bar, but in the like open area, like just standing there, kind of like bewildered and just trying to, like understand, just trying to chill because this is not good.
Just trying to cope.
Yeah, there's a few doors here and there as well around.
I would think that if the group is kind of paying attention to the two girls, when that sound intensified, I think you guys would have seen it on her face. And I think she would definitely have grabbed her head as she's trying to adjust and cope. But she would, like, she has gained her composure, and she's going to be looking right at FX because FX has the jacket. And she has this impulse just to grab him and drag him along with her.
Seeing this look, he just like hand you the jacket because like he knew you wanted it and he just happened to be carrying it, so just hand it to you. Be like, you guys good?
Just want you to know, on the back of the denim jacket, it says in embroidered black letters, "Very metal."
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Well, what's so special about that jacket?
Ambrosia wanted to bring it in. Frankly, I thought it was kind of cool, so I was going to take it with me and wash it up and maybe wear it, but I think she wants to identify whoever that was. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Then go on,
I like
take
this
it.
music.
You don't like it?
No.
I guess I'm used to it. Except it's hard to enjoy it with all this going in my head.
Yeah, I should
It's
probably do
doing
something
weird
about
things to my head.
that. Really?
Perhaps one of you should go with me. I, just to make sure I behave.
Sure, I'll follow you.
Band is switching
I'll-
over to
I'll stay with Richard.
Crazed Brother.
Do I recognize any
I
of the
actually get
camps
that
that are
one.
coming up?
You reckon any of what, sorry?
Do I recognize any of the groups going up?
You recognise one of them is a local band.
Okay.
They're not a thrash band or anything like that. They were probably one of the first the intro sets kind of thing. You do notice though that the band seemed to be getting strangely heavier.
Yeah, I'm gonna start weaving my way through the crowd and towards the bartender, and I'm not gonna lean against the bar. I'm actually gonna try to make my way behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna wait for pleasantries. She's just gonna grab the bartender by the shirt, drag him off to the side.
What kind of barman do you think I am?
I have a raging headache, and I don't have time to explain, but I need your help tonight.
Well, okay, if you don't want to do the dance, you want to go around the bends and I'll finger you?
I don't have time. Do you recognize this? She's gonna hold up the jacket.
It looks like Vivian's.
Vivian's.
Yeah.
Male or female?
I think he's a bloke.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares.
When was the last time he was in here?
Ooh, a couple of weeks ago, I guess.
Maybe
Maybe 3.
Alright. Did he act weird? Unusual?
He sort of like looks to the crowd of people behind him, looks back to you. Define weird and unusual.
More than what we're used to.
No, he still had 3 metal stars studded into his forehead as normal. Lovely chap. Medical student, you know.
He's a medical student.
Yeah. He was given a leg for science purposes, but he was debating about whether or not he wanted to just stick it on the front of his car. Problem was he doesn't have a car.
So there's nothing really odd that you can think of that kind of sticks out about him?
No.
Okay.
He was a Cliff Richard fan. That's quite strange. In general.
I noticed that there's my patches on here. Was he a regular here?
I mean, as regular as anyone can be here. I mean, he wasn't so much into the whole new romance side and that kind of thing. He was very much about the punk side.
Mm. Do you know of anybody that he hung out with who might be here?
Rick
do
or
you
Neil
recognize-
sometimes, but not. I haven't seen them tonight. It's certainly not Neil's kind of night tonight.
Right. Just gonna look back at FX to see if he has anything to add
FX would just shrug.
I can take you round the alley and finger you if you want as well. I don't mind.
He probably has more time.
I
I mean,
don't have time either.
Burns victims, you need
Yeah.
love too, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah. But you know the community's kind of tight. I get around.
Have you ever thought about starting a California Raisins tribute group?
No, but I should.
You got the look going.
Thank you. Yeah, you're definitely right. I'll consider it. And like with this being said too, like he would scold himself a little and then find a dark corner and then use Mask of 1,000 Faces and then like step back.
And she'll give the jacket back to FX since she's so fond of it.
Great, thanks.
Vivian.
Here, just give me a sec. I'm gonna go run the jacket back out to the car and go back in because I don't want to be carrying a gross, smelly jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make my way back to the others.
I just want to say that if anyone understands the cultural importance of a jacket that smells like death in the 80s, you got it. You got the vibe that I'm going for. Just hope that isn't wasted, that little thing.
I get it. I mean, the kids back in the 80s would have just creamed over it.
Yeah, he'd come back and rejoin the group.
Looking different.
Yeah, looking different. Yep. But you know, he'd
Yep.
just like
So-
walk up and flip you off, and you all know it's him.
She'll make her way back to Richard and Octavia. The book's name was Vivian. And he hasn't been seen, well, the last time he was seen here was 2 weeks ago.
Well, that kind of tracks. I mean, he looked like he was a bit ripe. So, yeah, okay.
But that doesn't give us really any more information.
Was Vivian in a band?
No. I'm sure.
Did you
What did we
ask?
say his name was? I forgot. What was it? Chuck that we said? What was the name of the bartender? Forgot what we chose. Was it Chuck or Brad or?
Brad
Insert
now.
name.
Okay. No, because Brad would have said if he was in a band. He did say that he's more into punk,
Okay.
even though he has my patch on his jacket. He's not really into the romantic scene, but more into the punk. Each to their own.
Yeah. Either way, I don't think we need to worry about him. Didn't amount to much. Did you guys notice anything weird while we were away?
No, not
I
really.
shrug.
I mean, I'm enjoying the music, and it seems to be getting heavier and heavier. So I'm wondering if the finale is a Thrasher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Guess we just wait and
Can-
see.
Can any of you do this thing with your eyes?
One thing with my eyes, like this, roll them up.
Perhaps to see if there's others like us here, or
Yeah, not
I
me.
mean, yeah,
not natural.
I got aura perception.
That's what I was trying to say without saying. Will you assist me in looking around? Because if something
Sure.
is going to happen tonight, I want to see who's here.
I'll activate
yes.
aura perception.
Storyteller, as the music is progressively getting more aggro, like, is the stuff in my brain getting heavier
No.
too? It's the same?
Correct. Richard, you will see from the one staff door behind the bar, such it is. I'm sure I just saw that. You will see a faint, glowing red aura coming from the doorway.
Because I'm having the brain issue, is my difficulty going to go up?
You will be able to see it for free as well.
Oh, okay. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I think you're muted, Muscavian.
Yeah, I certainly see someone who's not happy. We can go investigate.
Yeah. Let's go introduce ourselves. Is it just plain red? There's nothing else in the aura? Can we tell if they're like kindred or
No.
magical? We can't tell if they're.
It's just, and it's not even a strong aura. This is something that's faintly aware.
Like a residual.
Well, I mean, this is thrash music. Most of the people here would be angry, anyways.
We're having a
It
great
invokes-
time. We were listening to some of our best music. Why would we be angry? This is great. What?
It invokes anger. Okay, yeah,
Can't
let's
even
head
tell it's the
over.
80s with that thought. D. Snyder didn't talk in court for nothing.
Richard would head back to the employees only door.
Yep.
Yeah, right behind them.
I would like you to roll Dex and Stealth, please.
Oh boy. Watch me give us away.
I will count yours as an assist, Ambrosia, rather than a full-on roll.
Where is my door? I'm looking for
Worth
stealth.
it.
I know it's here somewhere. There it is.
Isn't it ironic? When you
Good thing I
can't
bought
find
that
stealth?
1 point. Good job.
Very nice. You're able to wait until there's a hush as the bartender keeps offering to finger someone in the alley, just not his night. Taking advantage of the lull, you're able to slip behind the scenes into not so much a staff room as it is a glorified walk-in wardrobe. The room is painted entirely black and lit with an ultraviolet bulb, a cheap effort to hide the unkept state of the cracked walls and floors. A few metal lockers of various sizes are put against them, the only break showing a dark corridor. A small crack of light runs a pale light trail down a set of stairs. And thanks to your gifts of Cain, you're able to see in one of the tall lockers, unlike the other lockers, this one shows nothing under the UV light's gaze. This is where the aura is coming strongest, but it is still more like an echo than an actual reading.
Is there a name on the locker?
No,
Is there a lock on the locker?
no.
I open it.
Inside is a body. Once more exsanguinated.
I'm not searching this one.
We found the source of the aura. I'm gonna lean in and say, "Hey, are you dead?"
Perception and alertness. I'm gonna fucking nail my feet or something like that every time I want to say the wrong one. Bloody hell. You find, as you lean in, the body has a clenched fist. Inside of it is a small pouch.
What's in the pouch?
A monitoring bug and a single key on a keyring. You recognize it as one of the 2 keys for FX's car and what seems to be the internals of a door lock.
Oh. How curious.
It's not a listening device.
No, it's just like, you know how when you have a car and you want to lock it, it's like one of those lockers, and I'll just stuff it in my pocket.
Manipulation, subterfuge. Ambrosia.
Uh-huh.
Wits. Go with empathy, or yeah, go with empathy, please. I think.
What's an empathy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Richard. Let's see how well you can lie.
Yeah, I'm using a willpower.
Me too.
Oh dear, Richard. Oh God.
Oh. God, the dice roller just does not like me today.
Yeah, that goes to our boy Tricky Dicky. Barely.
Curse you, dice roller gods. We need Kelly here to appease
Hey,
the gods.
Noscavian. If you loved us, you'd swallow that.
Yeah, just one of those like clicking remote lock things. Yeah, no big deal. You know, new technology in vehicles these days. So and that's like the lock and like internals to his car.
No, the internals of the front door lock.
Okay, and a bug.
Very different from a car lock.
Okay.
You know what I think as well? The both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Perception investigation or perception medicine. Is that a thing?
Medicine?
Yeah, it is a thing. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I just made medicine up as a thing. Jesus Christ. This body is, despite being exsanguinated, it is fresh. It doesn't smell. There's no signs of decomposition.
Hey.
Oh, and it is dressed in clothes appropriate for the club, but they're a bit non-committal. Shall I say?
Hey. This body looks pretty fresh. Were you and FX here like before we came here? Or was it your first
No.
time back here?
Yes. Tonight, yes.
Okay. Weird.
But I can't speak for FX.
Yeah.
You know, he is kind of a slippery.
Slippery Nazi.
Look.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice.
I don't know. Just
Did you check for identification? I'm not going to touch the body
Yeah.
because last time I have the screaming headache.
it's weird that this body is fresh, and I mean, but on our group, do you know of any other vampires that are here like right now? Is it just us or someone else here?
No, but it does irritate me that somebody left the trash on my turf.
I know, right? Like, who would do that? I'm gonna check for identification.
Perception investigation or perception alertness.
Okay.
Should I just write alertness on my forehead so you can just see it?
Yeah. Everyone, just write alertness on your forehead.
Ooh.
The body is still closed. Oh, yes, I told you. As you pat down the body, you find the former kind's wallet with only a few 5 and 10 pieces within, alongside the man's provisional driving license and a picture of his family.
Ooh, I got more money.
What's the
Penny
name on
sweets
the
are a
wallet?
thing.
What's the name on the wallet?
Yeah, name?
Adrian Wallace, resident of Abingdon, 23 years old. In the small photo of his family, you can see he is dressed very differently, standing with his parents, smiles on all their faces. Adrian wouldn't stand out from any other person in a crowd. Intel and Streetwise.
Do I recognize him? Being in the
Yeah,
club
you've
before?
seen him. He's worked here every so often.
Man.
I know this one.
Intel Streetwise, you said?
Yes, please.
I do not have a great role for that.
I want to look for the employee schedule.
Shit, that's really a good idea. I wish I thought of that.
I want to see when Adrian was scheduled.
Oh, that. Thank God. First of all, Richard, given how little money is in the wallet, the photo, Adrian's demeanour in the picture, and the fairly understated dress compared to other patrons, it's a fairly logical conclusion for you to say that this seemed to be just a way for Adrian to earn some cash. Probably badly paid for a night's work, but it is money in hand. Or at least used to be. Ambrosia. I don't think you even need to roll, you know, he was on duty tonight.
Okay. What time did he start?
Since club opening.
Okay. I need to go talk to Brad again. But I want to redo the aura perception because
Yep.
I want to find who's draining the bodies. Just somebody here. Do you want me to roll?
Let me check my notes. No?
Okay. So yeah. So yeah, I'll make my way out and head back to the bar. Gonna grab Brad again.
Ambrosia, twice in one night. You found some time? You want to go up by the bins?
Where's Adrian?
Adrian should be somewhere. You know, he's one of the workers that comes in, picks up a few glasses through the night, has a few free beers, gets a couple of quid at the end of the night. He's probably somewhere around. You see an empty glass? Follow the trail. Sooner or later it'll pick out.
The last time I seen him, he was in the VIP. Is he working there again tonight?
We don't have a VIP. We got a sitting area over there.
Well, you know my area. The one that belongs to me.
Oh, well, we don't let anyone go in there apart from you.
I haven't seen him tonight. You sure he was scheduled to work?
Definitely. I said hello to him and good evening, and then I left him in the changing room and started getting the bar ready. These
So
crates
you haven't
don't
seen-
stack themselves.
So you haven't seen him since the bar opened?
Well, since just before opening time, I guess. He should have been... No, he should be around taking the glasses. Yeah.
Has he brought any...
I assume so. We haven't run out of glasses yet. Not that anyone's drinking, I suppose. Do you want a drink, by the way?
Yeah, I'll take my usual. I want to start looking around to see if somebody is wearing Adrian's face.
Go on then. It's going to be quite a difficult role, but do perception and alertness.
Gonna use that willpower. Boy. Thank God.
Didn't
for
need
the
to in the end, did you?
fun.
Very
You
nice.
know.
Looking around these crowds, and no, none of the even you do see a couple of other people picking up glasses, dropping them off at the bar. But you don't see anyone that's matching Adrian's. Yeah, Adrian's description.
This is infuriating. I'm just gonna leave Brad.
You're gonna do what to Brad?
Leave
Oh,
after making
like
that
all the
comment.
women in my life.
She's gonna ask. She's going to find FX. She wants to ask him if he knows Adrian.
Do you just walk up and ask me that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
He'd
you
look
know
at
an
you.
Adrian?
He'd look
Do you know
at
an
you.
Adrian?
I don't know any Adrians. No.
But we
Why'd you
found.
find? Yeah.
We found. Yes, we found another body of someone who works here. Who started work and is now stuck in his work locker. And he's dry.
Wasn't me. I mean, I've been with you guys all night, and you can ask Octavia. I haven't left her side since you guys disappeared.
Well, she wouldn't know Adrian. She's only.
Well,
I
my
doubt
point is,
Adrian was around in the 1800s.
Yeah, my point is, I don't know him, and I'm not responsible for how he ended up. What makes you ask me?
Just curious.
You know things.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
Fair, it's fair.
yeah. We go to, I know things. You know things. It's good to ask people who know things.
Because Richard doesn't know him. So he suggested we ask you.
Yeah, I don't know him either. And
Yeah.
Richard, you would notice just like the barest flicker of like his eyes narrowing at you, and it's like gone in just an instant. And he says,
Throwing Richard under the bus.
"Yeah, yeah, I have no idea. Sorry."
Yeah, I don't know him either.
There's a kindred here. I can feel it. Can't see them yet.
He chuckles and he says, "You mean aside from us?"
Yes, besides from us, because none of us drink Adrian.
Exactly. And you haven't seen anything? With your guys'
No, but
special
I'm still looking
eyes?
around. Richard, will you please look around again? And I'm looking around as well.
Richard will look around.
As you two are looking around, I'd like to check in with Octavia. What are you up to? What's going through your mind? What are
I
you
am
doing?
extremely overwhelmed by this music, which I'm faulting for what is happening in the song in my brain. And this is very different from what I have heard, and I haven't had a progression of music to kind of latch onto. So this is like, I have sensory overwhelm right now. I am sensory
imagine.
overwhelmed.
Would you like to do a self-control roll?
Oh,
Would you like to do a self-control roll, please?
I mean, sure.
And I can't climb the walls here.
There may not be any walls here soon,
Yeah.
fortunately. You're able, despite this overwhelming music, noises, flash of lights, you are still able to keep the beast under control and keep the song in your head from overwhelming you. You're not going to lose any of your supernatural senses or any of your less supernatural senses at this point. What would you like to do?
After Ambrosia and Richard come back, I don't know what they're looking for, and I feel like I can't be of help because I don't know anything, right? Like I don't necessarily one thing I noticed is that once we stepped in, the song started to be bothersome. So I will just excuse myself and go out to see if that changes and if it's related to the spot that we're at or what. Like, why did it trigger, you know?
Mm-hmm. You'll be able to leave, of course, no problem, and stand outside under the red moon.
Right here.
It is still going to be just as loud as it was. It is still going to be just as off-tune as it was.
I look at the red moon. Is the red moon red because of an eclipse?
Yes, it's. I don't know if it's. Is that what happens normally during an eclipse? Because they're fairly commonly just see a red moon. I have no. I'm not space. I don't
Well,
know.
it depends. It depends. If it's a lunar eclipse, like it will be red for like a certain amount of time, but then it will like not become red. Sometimes, depending on the like atmosphere or something, it does have a tint, but that's not a lunar. Like, but
either way,
the blood
moon's red.
moon in like old times, it was like a lunar eclipse, but you would see it like it's like a solar eclipse, but the moon becomes a reddish brown color.
It's just a red moon.
Well, that didn't change anything, and I'll just go back and join them again. Do we need to stay here? And I'm like obviously yelling at this point to like be heard over the metal whatever is happening in the background.
Sure, we can get out of here. We can take a look at. We can take a ride in FX's van.
Well, I want to see the finale first. I'm interested to see if they do play the song.
Yeah, we can't leave yet. We gotta listen to the music.
If it's too much for you, Octavia, I can unlock the van and you can wait in there. But I want to see this through. I have a feeling something important might happen.
Yes, I feel that way too. I feel like something is going to go down, and I know that there is other kindred here besides us. And I'm wondering, my suspicion is could be they might be coming onto the stage. You know, who would like to go behind stage with me?
Is it quieter back there?
Sorry, what?
Maybe a little.
It could be. Would you like to assist with me?
Yeah, sure.
What? Yeah, she wants to go what they would equivalent a green room. It's not really a green room, but where the bands would be waiting for their turn.
Yep.
Getting ready. And she wouldn't have any problems getting back there.
Nope.
I'll assist as best as I can. I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah. So, with my or perception still up, I would like to weave our way back to the crowd and back to where the other bands are.
I mean, as you're trying to weave your way through, the next band to play comes on stage. When you came in, the music was heavy, but at least a familiar cover band. It's not overly distorted and a powerful singer, but this band, Toxicant, they came on dragging heavy chains. The distortion seems to be turned to 11, and then the singer started screaming into the microphone. The entire floor in front of the stage turns into a mosh pit. Those that don't want to be dragged into the carnage, is that the name of the game? in front of the stage, or just seem to find the band too harsh, form off into the side seating area. Out of those
Hi.
gathered, one of them approaches towards Octavia, cradling his arm as he nervously asks you, hi, I don't suppose you see my friend, have you?
Do I know you?
No, but you seem to be having about as good a time as I am here.
Do you not like the
Ooh.
music?
No. Like, my friend and I, we just thought we'd come because we like the fashion and stuff, and we thought we'd come and try us out, but I really not like it. It's not for us. We want to
What's-
just dip our
what's
toes in,
your-
but no.
What's your friend's name? What is your
Nathan.
name? Nathan? Okay.
My friend's name is Nathan, and I am
George.
Oscar.
George.
Oh.
Oscar.
Myers.
Myers.
George Oscar 1 Myers.
That's a long name.
Know what you mean?
What does your friend look like?
Well, he dressed up like me. He's a bit taller than me. Like short, blonde hair. Like he went off to go and get some drugs, and we just thought, call it a night here, pick up some weed or some coke, and then go home. And he said he found someone. I saw him go off with a staff member through the back door, but that was like 4 bands ago. And I just want to go home. I
I
can't
look
go
at
without him.
Ambrosia.
Have I heard all this?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you're right
yeah,
there with me.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Really? He went. It's a member. Just going to describe Adrian to him and ask him if that was the one he went off with.
No, it was long black hair, short black coat. Not long black coat, short black hair.
So do I know who that is?
That could be a billion and one people.
Well, that works
You
here.
said that he went
Same.
back there with the staff member.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
most
see
staff.
the
So I
staff member around at all? Like anywhere for us to
Well, they both
No.
disappeared through the
in the back?
door, yeah.
Okay. Ambrosia, you were back there. Did you see anybody?
No. And I'm not recalling anybody with long black coats with short.
No, I
Black
think it
hair.
was
I mean, that
long
could be-
black hair and short coat.
Was it?
Long black hair, short black coat.
Oh.
Was the,
It could be anyone
Yeah.
here. Did he have like any piercings or any tattoos or anything else that stands out that would be different from everyone else here?
You know that problem when everybody is non-conformist? They kind of become conformist in their own non-conformist way. So, to an outsider, they all look very similar to me.
So,
Yeah.
ST.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the schedule, did I see other names that I might not have recognized? I mean, did I?
There was one, Paul Irwin.
Hold on, okay. You know, there was a name on the schedule I didn't recognize. I guess I could ask Brad about him. This is getting more complex. George, right?
I think so. George, Oscar, 1, Maya, I think.
Do you see those two gentlemen right over there? She's pointing to
Yeah.
Richard and Evic. Will you do me a favor? They're with us. They're really good at finding people. Will you go over and tell them what you told us and let them know that Ambrosia sent you over there?
I can help. If you want to stick with us instead.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean,
Well,
I think so.
like I said, they're good at finding people, and tell them that there's a Paul working here.
Okay.
Thank you, my
I'm
love.
gonna throw my voice over at them
Yep.
and kind of explain, in few words, like what is about to happen, like that this fucking
Yeah,
guy
but
is
she
gonna
also
pop-
doesn't want
George,
yeah.
Oscar, whatever is going to
Juan
go there
Myers,
and
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And plus, Ambrosia doesn't want him to be disappearing
Yeah.
because he's like a witness now.
And yeah, just keep an eye and don't let him wander off too
Hey,
far.
I-
Like, this is me throwing my voice. We're on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing my voice at you guys. You hear it behind you.
Hey,
Okay.
FX, did you hear that? I think I heard Octavia. There's gonna be like a Oscar Maya coming over here asking for us to find his friend Nathan.
Yeah, why do we
I love
care? He
you.
sounds like a stray pup. What does it matter?
Yeah, I don't get it either, but
I'll
okay.
probably
I mean,
just
I guess
brush
they're
him
gonna look
off.
for this appalling fellow.
I mean, if you want to.
Well, I mean, we'll help find Nathan. I think Octavia said they're looking for an employee named Paul. I just think it's appalling.
Yeah, I mean, you can look for him, but it's just like.
No, they're
We're-
looking for
we-
him. We'll
I know, but I'm
we're
saying
looking
you
for
can
Nathan.
help, but why would we help? This dude's trying to find his friend? How is this correlated to anything we're doing right now?
Look, Ambrosia is sending him. See, wait, there, he's coming. But Ambrosia is sending him over, so she must know something.
Great. We'd like both shut up as George approaches.
You know, she's going to
Oscar.
look back at them and do this.
Right, he'll come over to you and he's looking all nervous, like, yeah, George, Oscar, what the, I don't know what bullshit name you gave
George
this guy.
Oscar 1 Meyer.
That.
Oh yeah, Oscar.
Your friends over there told me to come over here. Like they went off with a staff member called Paul. I just wanted to say to when we got it, tar Paul, and we'd be gone, but he's not here.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
that's something. Can you help, please?
Sure, Oscar. So we're looking for your friend.
Nathan.
I got paged Nathan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went off through the staff door.
Well, let's go look for him.
You want me to come with you?
Sure.
The staff door? I'm
Yep.
not staff though.
You are now,
Do you
buddy.
want me? Do you want me to come with you?
Sure. The more the merrier.
Alright.
We can. We're both good at finding things and seeing things and hearing things, and we can help each other find things and see things and hear things. Isn't that right, Oscar?
Please stop trying to hold my hand as we go there.
I just would like lean over and like whisper right in his ear and be like, "It probably would be better if we just, went in invisible, found the guy, and came out. He's kind of a liability if we bring him."
Okay, so what do we do? Do we just go through the staff door? Do I just like, hey, you said I'm staff now. Do I get paid at the end of the night?
I'll pay you.
Oh, this is great. I lose a friend, but I get some money.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, I get my friend, get some money, get some drugs.
Yeah, Oscar, I will see that you get what you deserve.
That doesn't sound ominous in any way whatsoever. I'm all in on this. Come, let us go, my new friend.
See, hold on. Before that, see, my friend was a little overzealous. Like what Ambrosia told you, we're good at what we do, and I think it might be best if you just wait here. We'll find him for you.
But how am I going to get what I deserve? I was promised I'll get what I deserve, and apparently I deserve
you'll
something,
get it.
Whatever that is.
One way or another, it's coming, I promise.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous either.
Okay, how about this, Nathan?
No,
George.
I'm not Nathan. Nathan's my friend.
We're looking for Nathan,
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, Oscar.
God, and you think I'm bad with names?
No one said that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna take him. We'll get
Fine,
back there.
whatever. Fine, if that's what you insist.
Just gonna bring the
upon.
fucking sandwich with us, all right? We're gonna get hungry on the fucking way. You know it. I know it. We're not stopping on the way.
Very upset.
Why?
Fine.
You know how hungry we all get.
I mean, Richard is under the impression that he's been sent to babysit a guy and look for someone. So he's torn between babysitting or looking. Babysitting. So he's like, okay, fine. We're gonna bring the baby with us when we go looking.
So
Works
the
out
dead
well in
body.
the film
Fair
that way.
enough.
Hey, FX, if you want to go to the bathroom and kind of look around, that's fine. But
Yeah, you're right. I'll catch up with you later.
Does this place have a bathroom?
yeah, you want to go and see it?
I'm gonna make
Well, I
one.
want to find my friend and go home.
Do you think Nathan is in the bathroom?
No, I think he went out the staff door with someone to buy drugs and he hasn't come back out
Point
since. You know, it's almost as if I've been
point
trying
is-
to lure you into the staff door for the past 20
I know.
fucking minutes, for the last thing
Yes.
you want to do is do that.
Yes,
Okay.
we understand your frustration.
Well, we are. I am taking with all the confidence in the world, and being sneaky at the same time, taking Oscar Meyer to the staff door to find his friend Nathan's.
And then I'm going to find a shadowy corner and then sense the then unseen passage and follow behind them.
Yep, that's all free. That's all fine. You pass through the desolate concrete room and into the corridor. Ascend the stairway to the door that awaits at the top, using the small crack of light that guides you up. As you make your way up the stairs, is there anything you wish to talk to Oscar, Oscar about?
Yeah. So, you're. It's okay, Oscar. Take a deep breath. We're outside of the thumping music now. You can relax, and we're gonna find your friend Nathan.
I much prefer Yaz.
Jazz, opera.
Yeah, the only way is up.
Yeah. Exactly. We're just gonna keep on going up.
Okay.
So
You
where
don't
do you...
listen to much pop music, do you?
No.
Oh,
Yeah. So where's your friends in this alleyway buying some drugs? You need some too?
it was better than listening to that music. We just thought, buy drugs, go home, get high,
Yeah. Which ones?
weed and coke, or both.
All right, I'm gonna look around. Do I see any of that in this alleyway?
Oh, this was up the stairs. It's on the way there, and
Oh, okay.
I just feel like I'm being interviewed by my dad there. Like, did you get any of the drugs? Did you get any of the weeds or the cokes? Did you?
I would say if FX could do it without breaking his invisibility, he would like slide a bag of coke and maybe like a quarter of weed into Richard's hand.
Yeah. I was going to say, where would you get those from? But then I remembered, yeah, I know where you get those from.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's absolutely fine.
It's kind of like my shtick.
Yeah, yeah. You push the unlocked door open to the hidden away area the garage used for rubbish, it seems, now filled with bulging black rubbish sacks, large plastic industrial waste bins, and lit overhead by a security lamp that shows a tall metal fence that encloses the area. At the furthest end from you, against the end of the building's solid wall, and the start of the metal fence that runs parallel to the north of the town, are the remains of 3 bodies, mutilated. One has even been eviscerated. The body still bleeding into the large puddle of darkened sanguine that is starting to congeal around the mass of ruined flesh. Why did you take me out here to see this?
Hey, Oscar.
That's my friend.
Oscar, I gave you my
I keep
word.
forgetting you named me that.
We are going to find your friend. So I'm just, like, Richard is, like, completely unfazed, but he's not letting go of Oscar. And they are walking to the nearest body, and they're going to look very closely.
The blood. Why is that?
Is this
that
Nathan?
shouldn't be seen. Why are the bones
Hey,
looking out?
Nathan?
He's going to turn around and he's going to vomit.
Yeah. But
Violently. Probably
Okay.
accidentally onto FX's shoes.
Which is going to take, like, not Richard's shirt, but Oscar's shirt, and, like, wipe his mouth. Hey.
You
He's
can't. He can't see. You can't see him.
Oh, I
He's
can't.
still under obfuscate.
No. Oh,
no, Oscar.
Oscar.
He's gonna wipe
Oh, Oscar. You're.
The
I'm
mortal.
Oscar.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, like,
of
when he-
course.
when he
That's
finishes-
what,
George Oscar,
I would
Myers.
never name a character Oscar. That's why I keep.
Well, you
throwing
know
me
why
off.
I did it, right?
No.
The 2 really big hot dog companies are Nathan's Hot Dogs and Oscar Myers
Oscar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that the one that
with the
Yeah.
Reno mobile.
Yeah.
skinny kids, even kids
Yeah.
with chicken pox?
Something
Is
like
that
that.
the one?
Oscar Myers.
That's why we both.
Probably.
That's why we both said Myers at the same time.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why we were laughing.
Anyways, so I'm gonna use his clothes to wipe his mouth. I'm like, hey, it's all good. You're safe. You know, we were just trying to find a friend. Maybe he's alive. We is this him? Yes or no? This one's him. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna check my notes. I don't know which one I'm pointing to. I don't have the time to go between those. Not the eviscerated one.
okay.
Just one of the regular mutilated corpses.
Okay, so I'm gonna take him to the corpse that is his friend. I'm gonna realize I have the drugs in my hands, but I'm gonna still search the body to see if I can find anything.
That's perception and alertness.
Okay, and then regardless of if I find anything, I'll pick the body up when I'm done. But let me do this
Right.
all first.
And just as a note too, if George tries to bolt, I want to intercept him and then like try to like knock him unconscious, just in case.
Okay.
I don't know. He's seen a corpse. He might be unpredictable.
Okay, that's fair. You find his student ID. The photo ID confirms his date of birth and his validity as a law student at Abingdon College. The wallet has about £40 in cash and coins inside.
Yeah, here we go. Nathan's. And yeah, so I put his wallet back in, and I kind of like pat him on the chest. I heave him up, and I take his friend, and I kind of like group hug. I'm like, we're all back together now, and look, I revealed the drugs, and I'm like, and you got your coke and weed. You guys ready to go home?
I can smell his internal organs.
Look, Oscar, you asked to find your friend. I helped you. Are you going
He's
to
dead.
complain and whine about it?
He's dead! Did you kill him?
No.
Did you kill him? Is this what this is about? Did you? He's going to throw up again, probably on the corpse.
I'm waiting for him to pass out.
Look,
Keep
Oscar,
throwing up, he probably will.
you can throw up on Nathan, but if you throw up on me, I kill you.
That's the most threatening thing one of your characters has ever said, and I love it.
Dude, I'm a 2 humanity. What do you want me to do?
Oh no, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I didn't even think I ate this much today. What am I gonna do with my friend? What's left of him? He looks more like Bernie than Nathan.
No, look, you want to take Nathan home with you, or like you gonna just leave him here? What's your plans?
Is this really a good idea?
All right, Oscar. I see you're having a bad day, right? I'm gonna drop Nathan. Oh wait, it's Shiv first. I think Shiv is first. All right. Well, we can just kind of chillax for a little bit. Chat, how you doing?
Yeah, for a minute there, I thought that was Oscar's reaction
Yeah, me
to
too.
what you were
I
saying.
lost my friend
Yeah.
and my internet.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I
And
really
my
thought
lunch.
that was,
Let's see.
you like totally froze.
Yeah, I need to check
Yeah, we actually thought that was the reaction of
for
Oscar.
a little while. Yeah.
Probably was the
Yeah,
reaction.
at first.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
all
like-
the cameras are right.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna say, all right, Oscar. Look, okay, I'm gonna just let go of Nathan, and I'm just going to,
Time to
I'm
eat.
gonna start giving Oscar a back massage. Look, buddy, you've had a really hard day. Okay, it's been
Your
rough.
hands are really cold.
I know it's cold. It's really cold.
It's
And
quite nice.
and while we are talking about this, I think
I'd like to take the drugs and go home, please.
I will give him the drugs, and I'll say, hey, Bex, are you hungry?
I could eat.
Cause I'm pretty full. How about you, Oscar? You hungry?
Oh.
No.
As Richard says this, I'll move in and I'll begin to feed from him. So I just like appear out of nowhere right before and then just feed from him.
Yep. That's not the only. I'd like you to do strength and brawl simply just to give you a roll, but you're gonna feed. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
How
that's
much
my
would you like
best.
to take?
I'd begin feeding and then pull away for a second, and I'd look over at Richard and I say, "Do I kill him?"
I mean, I wouldn't leave him alive.
I mean, hopefully that's what you do.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
what I
that's
was
what you
thinking
do with
too.
a roll like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I'll
fine,
drain him dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw him in with Nathan.
Yeah, and then drop him like he was part of the bodies. Maybe take out a Boeing knife and cut him up a little, make him look a little damaged like the rest.
Roll humanity for me, please.
And Bro's just gonna be like, "You did what?"
Somehow, despite. Oh, and Richard as well. Humanity, please.
Oh, me too.
Oh, do you really need to roll for that one? Yeah, I
No,
think you do because
no.
I think you do because
you
you're
sure?
spreading. You've just made this motherfucker
This was your idea.
drain someone. If it was just you, fine, don't care. But the fact that you're now influencing someone else to do humanity rolls on this journey, I think you need to do the humanity roll for that.
Okay, that I will accept. The
It's not going to
co-option
be a
is
huge difficulty either, you know, because you are humanity too.
Boy, you're going to be going to sleep here pretty soon.
aha.
Yep.
I think I feel
Both
bad
of you
about
somehow. Some of you, the both of you somehow, despite this cruel act, draining every single drop of life-giving vitae from poor Oscar's body, as he's already just been tormented by finding his friend. Somehow, you are able to keep what little of your conscience you have. You are able to justify this. You don't dwell on this. It was possibly an act of kindness.
Richard will take
That's how
his
effects is
fedora.
rationalizing it.
Yeah, Richard will like take his fedora down and be like, "That was a mercy. Well done, FX. Mercy, like an
Silence.
angel."
A moment of silence.
And he'll put his fedora back on.
No, I do feel it had to be done. It had
Yeah.
to be done.
I mean,
It's if it wasn't me, he would have gone home and the Camarilla would have found out and they would have killed him regardless.
It would have been a masquerade breach. He would have died.
Exactly.
We would have gotten in trouble.
Exactly.
Think about how tormented he must have been seeing his friend and all this stuff, putting him out of his misery. It was really a mercy.
It was, and it's gonna make what I have to do that much harder. And then I'm gonna begin to damage the corpse to make it look similar to the rest of the corpses laying around.
Poor Oscar.
I guess at this point, while that's going on, Richard will investigate the other corpses, see if he finds any clues.
Wits and awareness, perception
I'm
and
sorry,
awareness,
Shiv.
please. No.
Awareness or alertness?
Awareness.
Okay.
No.
Alertness.
No. Alertness.
Magical or
Alertness.
mundane?
Alertness.
Fuck! I felt so confident about that one. And then my internet dropped and it just took away everything.
Oh
Jesus
boy.
Christ almighty.
I think I found something.
As you assess the destruction before you, your mind wanders back to earlier in the night. You look up. Directly over the bodies, it seems, is the moon, now fully red. One of the bodies, you noticed, is posed. Its right hand raised with 2 fingers pointed up, the left arm outstretched, pointing down, with 2 fingers outstretched. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Rock on, baby.
Here, how's that?
Perfect.
Yeah. Also, Noscavians was closer with that.
Oh, it was more of this. Okay.
Yeah. It was my little joke with this, that, but it's...
Oh, okay. I thought you were. I mean, we're at a Thrasher concert. I genuinely
Would you stop
thought.
calling it a Thrasher concert? It's not it's thrash. It's just thrash. Thrash.
I feel
Thrasher. It gives me these weird vibes that because I'm way older than you, and you're the one that's saying Thrasher. It's like, Dad, it's not Thrasher metal, for fuck's sake.
Shiv.
All these Americans, they keep saying Thrasher. It's just Thrash.
Don't say American like
I know,
thrash
it's
is
just
like
joking.
fucking
I was just
American.
I
Some of
would,
the best thrash bands are American. MOD and SOD.
I would argue that this concert, or this club, is a Thrasher concert. Case in point, the Bodies.
Yeah, they were thrashed.
Take your XP and get on with the game.
So yeah, I guess I'll search the other body too. I'll make a note of the.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I'll look at the other body.
Yeah, perception. Oh, she's taking the damn thing off. Alertness, please.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you want me to wear it?
I like
I'll
how
wear it the
you
whole night?
genuinely check.
Here, I'll just.
But
There.
you offer me these incredibly useful tools, I'm going to try and make use of them. You look over the other body, but what catches your attention is on the wall. Scrawled out like scuff marks in broken chalk is the sentence, "An eerie descent. It ever comes again."
It ever comes again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I think... FX, we got more lyrics. What is this in total? I actually deleted my other notes.
That's why I was all like, I need to make a note of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Where it fits in this song, I'm not sure, but
a screen
hopefully
and a
after.
moon, right?
It was Energy Screams, Magic and Dreams, and then it was Lay Down Souls, The Moon Rose Crimson in Color, Crush Domain, An Eerie Descent, It Ever Comes Again. It almost sounds like a prophecy.
I think it is a prophecy.
Ambrosia was right.
Should we,
We should get back, yeah.
yeah. I'll take all the little knickknacks and stuff and the prophecy. And, I guess we'll leave this body with the other bodies and we'll catch back up with the group.
Yep. No problem.
I mean, me and Ambrosia, aren't we backstage?
Yeah,
Technically,
we should be
or
backstage by now.
yeah, we
Yeah.
were going to look into the band or whatever.
Yep. Well, Spinning Table of Horrors logo.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Over to Octavia and Ambrosia. What are you two doing backstage?
I am actually Ambrosia is looking at everybody here with her very special vision, looking to see if she spots any other kindred.
Okay. Nope. Free.
Nobody.
Nope.
Anybody with any suspicious auras besides angry? She's
No
expecting
one
that.
has any angry auras. Everyone here is mostly either nervous or excited. What kind of mix of both?
I see any employees with the club logo.
You see one or two, yeah. Like literally.
Do I
one or
recognize them?
two.
Do I recognize them? as
Yes.
normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
You recognize at least one of them, whose name is Cameron.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Cameron.
Yeah.
Hey, love.
Hey, Cameron here. That's my name, Cameron.
Yes, hello, Cameron.
God, I hope that I have to use that name again one day in the future. Fuck. Yeah.
Do you know a Paul that works here?
Probably.
Is he new?
I mean, most people are new. It's a pretty much cycle of come in, get paid, fuck off. Come in, get paid, fuck off. Most people go by the month. I'm long term. I've been here at least 2 months.
Well, I know. That's why I'm coming to you, because you
With
would be
experience
more-
comes wisdom.
Yes, of course. You're my very special one. I am looking for this Paul. It's very important that I find him. Have you seen him tonight?
Saw him at the start of the night.
But you haven't seen him since.
No.
Was he with somebody?
Not that I remember.
How long has he been
I
living
tend to
here?
avoid him anyway. I mean, he's not really got anything interesting to talk about. He's studying and yeah.
What
that
is he
stuff.
studying?
Law, I think.
Law?
I think so.
Lore. Oh, I thought you said lore.
Was he a law student?
My point.
How long has he been working here?
I mean, probably about 2 weeks, maybe 3.
And has he worked on any nights that I was performing? I don't remember.
Oh, Ambrosia, like, when you're performing, you think I'm going to look anywhere else but the stage.
Yes, you do know how to make me smile.
Do you want me to go finger you by the bends?
No, but Brad would love a partner. He's been asking all night.
Yeah,
Alright.
but... No, I haven't got a good one for that one. No, you win.
All right, darling. I appreciate your time. So reach up and give him a kiss on the cheek. I'll see you later. Ta-ta.
Take care. I hope we will see you perform soon. Perhaps not tonight.
No, not tonight. I'm scheduled for this weekend. So make sure you're working. Then she'll turn to Octavia and kind of shrug her shoulders.
I shrug back, mimicking her. I don't know.
Maybe
I think
we
at this
should.
point, the prettiest Noscavian, after puts his lipstick on, comes in, alongside the
Yeah.
noodle
I guess
swimming.
we should go find our babysitters. And I need to find out who this Paul is. So when I turn around, am I going to see the boys coming in?
Yep.
Okay.
I
Hey,
guess the boys are back in town.
Yeah, boys are back down. Ambrosia,
We're
we took care of Oscar for you.
Yeah.
just gonna look
I'm pretty
between
sure
the
we
two of
figured
you.
out what happened to Paul and Nathan as well.
Huh?
Where's
Oh,
Paul?
yeah. Ah, they're all dead.
You
What?
found Paul.
You didn't
Paul's
know that?
dead.
Yeah. I mean,
No, that's
I just
yeah.
want, by the way, I just want to quickly say, I've only just realised this is in no way meant to connect or refer to the Paul is dead conspiracy theory. That was just, the moment he said Paul is dead, I was like, shit, that's not what's going on here.
I haven't even heard of that.
Oh, okay. Well, FX would
Okay.
deduce because there were 3 bodies out there, you know, so.
I'm confused. You found Nathan and Paul. And
At
they're
least Nathan.
dead.
Maybe not Paul. I'm assuming one of them is Paul. But yeah, we found 3 corpses. George freaked out. We dealt it. It's fine.
Yeah, when we checked the bodies, did the other 2 have ID on them or not?
Well, one of them was eviscerated.
Yeah.
You found Nathan's, and the other one was staff member Blokey's.
Paul.
Yeah, wasn't that Paul?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got
'Cause I
Paul,
think
you got Nathan.
that's what I thought. I just wanted to check.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
Paul is dead. Yes.
I thought you knew that because like you gave us you sent us Oscar and you told us to take him to find Nathan. We took
we
Oscar
did.
with us. We found Nathan. He was dead. I assumed that meant you wanted us to make them like, so we killed Oscar and now he's dead with everyone else.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted, right?
No.
No.
Why didn't you say
Well,
that?
he started freaking out, and it was getting. I mean, if it helps you feel better, I felt really bad about it.
So you
But
took Oscar out of the club
To find Paul
yeah,
or to find Nathan.
yeah, and
to
Paul.
find Nathan.
Mm-hmm. And we found Nathan, Paul, and some other dude.
Yeah,
So
They-
Paul is dead.
Yeah,
and Nathan,
They
and
will-
some random other guy.
they were all fingered to death
Son of a
behind by the bins.
Bitch. That
Yeah.
kills that theory. I thought perhaps maybe Nathan was a kindred.
Yeah, there's
I don't think so. There's bloody bits everywhere.
Not Nathan, but Paul. I thought Paul.
No.
Because Paul is new here.
Yeah. Saw no Ash. Pretty sure he was mortal.
yeah. There's like a bunch of bodies back there that just got like fingered to death by the Vins.
Yeah. It's okay though. I made sure George's body blended in, so we should be okay.
Did you find anything else?
Yeah. We think we found some additional lyrics to the song.
Oh yeah,
They were scrawled on the wall. It said, "In airy descent, it ever comes again," and it seems to fit the motif of the rest of the song.
maybe
It
we
seems,
got the whole song now.
Maybe. I still
don't
want to
know.
wait for the finale and see if they do play it.
You know,
Well, on that note, you see stepping onto the stage, taking up lead, rhythm, double bass. Oh yeah, and the bassist is there too. Is of course the end of the game for this week. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for coming and playing. This week we will go in order, starting with someone who drunkenly started boasting that they invented breathing. Before that, everybody just choked to death. Octavia, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I did invent breathing. I do breathing exercises every day. Anyway.
Wim Hof.
Hello, I am Phoenicia Starlight. I used to stream here on Twitch. You can totally give me a follow. I should be possibly coming back in the future. I do not give myself a time or date or anything because anxiety and life is a bitch. So yeah, if you would like, if not, I'm here. You'll see me here now and then. Well, right now I'm playing this, but I will be around. So yeah.
We're gonna get you in as many fucking games as we fucking can. Don't you fucking worry.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you'll see me here at least, you know?
Richard, who are you? What do you do? Do you things? Let's find out.
I am Masquerade. I play Richard on Table of Horrors for Vampire the Masquerade on Thursdays, and Jason on Table of Horrors for Shadowrun on Mondays. I have friends who write books, such as our very own Daybreakathon, who has written Ward Breaker and Wind Swept. Check them out. I have a friend who wrote Bloodlust of the Bloodletting series. Check them out. And a friend who wrote Obelisk the Long Dream of the Violet Stars series. Check him out.
Very nice. FX, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hey, I'm Dead Western. Really don't do a lot aside from work my day job, but you can find me on the Discord if you want to chat or anything like that. But yeah, I play FX here on Thursdays.
Ambrosia, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
first I have a question for Dead Western. What's a day job?
Right, I know. They're getting rarer and rarer.
Hi, I'm Gothic Ferret. I play here on Thursdays with Table of Horrors, my new best friends. Love you guys. And I'm originally from Lost Tribes Gaming. I forgot where I was from. They kind of kidnapped me. I play over there in several games on Wednesdays. We have alternating weeks. So one Wednesday is going to be Star Wars, and the next week is going to be Cyberpunk, and so on, so on, so on. And then every other Saturday is superheroes. Every other Friday is World of Darkness mix. So we have like all the other genres. But yeah, go over, follow Lost Tribes Gaming. We have a lot of fun, good stories, awesome ST. I'm also here on Twitch as the Gothic Ferret, and also on YouTube, and I'm on all the social medias, Instagram, except Facebook. You can't get me on Facebook. So Twitch, Instagram, X, and the others. But I do stream, but I'm not streaming at the moment because I'm still trying to figure out OBS. We're not getting along. So as soon as we do get along, I will be making the announcement. So go follow me over there, and I'll let you guys know when I'm going live.
Lovely. Give it like probably a few seconds, but follow links in chat if you want to check out links to straight to Discord, our YouTube for every other game we've got, and audio versions of games. I think that's absolutely everything. We'll be back next week, I hope. I have a feeling that there's something happening, but as far as I know, we'll be back next week. And as you all know, we can't go legally, morally, objectively until Ambrosia says the line.
Night's not over until I war dance.
We're going to go a raiding on Cryptolisk, who are playing Vampire the Masquerade, and then it's the line. I'm out of order.
For shame.